Okay, so I think we should start. All right. The charge on also, but then anyway, I'm losing some time, so I will continue. Okay, so since last 3-4 classes, we have been talking about HTML, and especially we have I'm about various HTML tags. And I'm example be of whatever we have discussed till now. So we have talked about the uh, basics of HTML. Okay, in the sense we know that HTML is used for the structure of the document, and once the structure is ready, we can either go for CSS to change the look and feel. That is the what you can say design. Okay, that we can change, or what we can do is basically have a JavaScript for the behavior. Okay. So that's what we have already seen over here. We are creating a HTML page. As you can see, Bhubaneswar Wikipedia page we are जहाँ भी हमें HTML tags सिखुଛୁ हमें ସେଥିରେ add करूଛୁ एथिरे ହେଲା. So that's what we have been doing over here. All right. So in the last class, if you remember, हमें a major tags का revision करेथिलु. Paragraph हो, heading, okay, lists, that is ordered list, unordered list, description list, anchor tag, how image element हमें देखिथिलु. Okay, as well as comments we have used the comments as well. Then we did this exercise. You might have seen I just took the text, okay, and then I produced this output. Okay, eta amara exercise 1 thila. Okay, so this is exercise 1. Okay, and then we had this. Okay, which actually involved an ordered list and an unordered list. Ordered list or unordered list हमें create करना. Then we went on to create. I think this was the last exercise that we did. Is we created a hyperlink. Okay, we included a page over here. So all this is what we have already done over here. over there. So this is the exercise. As you can see over here, I put it. This is the first exercise that we have done. Okay, let us see Visual Studio Code. Okay. Visual Studio Code. So this is the first exercise that we did. So we added the heading paragraphs. Okay, so we could get this particular output over a output by we have added these tags. We went on to go for the ordered list and unordered lists. Okay, unordered lists and ordered lists over here. This is what we have done here as well. Our last we did was we went for creating a hyperlink. This is a ahref hyperlink. Eta hoji image over here. So wolf.html. So you can see this is the hyperlink. Click color. This should take us to the Wikipedia page of wolf. Okay. Okay. this is the particular image over here, है ना? So एटा हमें एबे जा देखिछु whatever we have done till now, ठीक है? Okay, so getting back to our thing, okay, let us see what more we have in store for us today. So we will now talk about the different versions of HTML. All right. So HTML has been around for quite a time. So 1990 history we are discussing. Dekhiye that the World Wide Web started in 1990 by Tim Berners-Lee, and after that he started the World Wide Web, www. तापाई से गोटे server create कले and client create कले. So that's where HTML came up and people were using that. Now there are various versions of HTML. Okay? There are various versions of HTML, and especially the current version that everyone uses, use version as HTML5. Okay, HTML5. This is the logo that they use for HTML5, and we will go and learn about it over here. So first thing that I should mention that it is a living standard. So HTML it is a standard document. It is a standard document. So standard document it describes how the HTML should work. You talk about any programming language you want some sort of class functions how will you tell someone to use that? The only way you can tell someone to use that is to read the manual. Say manual manual they will be able to know what that is. So HTML, in case of HTML also there is a standard. HTML standard HTML kemti lekha jibo, how will it be actually written over here. Then comes the browsers. As we know, browsers hoche amara client, browsers hoche amara client. Already I'm a client server visara katha search. So this is the client. So the standard describes the rules of the HTML, but the browsers actually have to do the work and implement HTML. So a standard document, okay, so a standard document I'm a HTML विषय लिखा है so there is a description also, but ultimately किए ताको implement करेगा, who will implement this or who will actually put it to practice is the browsers. Okay, this is the browser who will put it to practice over here, right? So browsers we already have seen बहुत बड़ा browsers already अच्छे हम पकड़े हमें तमें Chrome use कर पाते हो, right? Or you might be using Microsoft Edge, Firefox. So depending upon what operating system you are using, what sort of phone you are using, different browsers. Okay. All right. So HTML, why there is a 5 at the end of it? Okay. Why there is a 5 at the end of it? HTML5 version. HTML5 is the latest evolution of the standard that define HTML. New elements new features that the browsers have to implement. Now for your reference would a link provide so you can click on the link, okay, and you can see what this actual standard is. Okay? So I'm going to get standard. So I've opened it in a new tab. Let's just see this over here. So this is the HTML standard. Okay. Last updated 23rd November 2021. So basically development is always going on. Okay. So always there is some problem, there are some open issues always challenge. So if you scroll down, you can actually see what does the specification actually talk about. So semantics, elements of HTML, user interaction, loading web pages. So this is the standard that the W3C हमने पढ़ी जो World Wide Web Consortium ସେମାନେ establish କରିଛନ୍ତି for creating these browsers ହେଲା. So obviously it is difficult ଆମ ପାଇଁ to read everything. So ମୁଁ ଏଟା just ତମ reference ପାଇଁ ଏଇ link ରଖିଛି ମୁଁ, so that if you want ତମେ ଏଟା ଯେବେ ବି ଦରକାର ତମେ ଦେଖିପାରିବ ହେଲା. ଏଟା ମନେ ରଖିବା ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ, link already ଅଛି, so you can just ଯେବେ if at all ତମକୁ ଦେଖିବା ଦରକାର ତମେ ଯାଇକି ଦେଖିପାରିବ. Right. Next ଆମେ ଟିକେ revise କରିବା ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ that we had seen in the last class is when I introduced the concept of tag and element ହେଲା. Tag ରେ କଣ ଥାଏ? Opening tag, closing tag ଥାଏ କେତେଟା elements ରେ, ଆଉ କେତେଟା elements ରେ empty ଥାନ୍ତି. So can I ask this question? Can you give me some names of a block level element and an inline element? କିଛି କିଛି example ଦିଅ. ଏବେ ଯାଏ ଯେତେଟା ଆମେ example ଯେତେଟା HTML tag ପଢିଛୁ କେତେଟା example ଦିଅ. You can unmute and just answer. Can you tell me some block level elements or some inline elements? For your reference ମୁଁ ଟିକେ କହିବି block level ମାନେ ସେ କଣ କରେ ପୁରା space ଟା ନେଇଯାଏ ହେଲା. ଗୋଟେ web page ରେ ସେଟା ଲେଖିଲେ ପୁରା space ନେଇଯିବ, whereas inline ହେଲେ ସେ ଖାଲି ତା ଭିତରେ ଯେତିକି text ଅଛି ସେତିକି ହିଁ ସେ ନେବ. କହିପାରିବ କି କେତେଟା କିଛି କିଛି କୁହ. Can you tell me some block level elements? Can unmute and talk. अनुपमा हो, भगवान, चंद्रवती, दीपाली, मंजूरी, तपस्विनी. के किसी को टिके और just recollect कौन HTML tags अच्छे हमें ताको fit करिवा. At least कुह HTML tags कुह कौन अच्छी, so that we will try to fit in under block and inline. Yes.
div
div जा हमें पहुंचे नहीं जो. Okay, div. Div कौन करे? Div is takes the entire width है. So div को हमें ठे रखेगा है. Div आओ किसी लास्ट क्लास रे हम कौन करथिले? पैराग्राफ करथिले, राइट? पैराग्राफ कैन गो हियर. पैराग्राफ कैन गो हियर. आउ हेडिंग भी जाई परिबो h1 रो h6 हैला. आउ कोन जाई परिबो? एटी बहुत गुडा जाई परिबो ना. बेसिकली एनी एलिमेंट जोटा पूरा स्पेस नोच हैला. आउ एथेरे हमें देखितिले गोटे em देखितिले, तार हमें यूज बेसी करिने, बट will check out em कौन img image है. गोटे इमेज रे तुम देखुथबो इज गोटे एग्जांपल मु देबी तुमको. इज आमे जो पेज बनाउछु देखिबा टिके. लेट अस सी दी भुवनेश्वर पेज आमे जो बनाउछु. ओके, दिस इज आवर भुवनेश्वर पेज. तो हम देखो ए जो इमेज को इंक्लूड करली सेट क्रिएट रो. So when I put this image, it only takes this space. एमती से पूरा width नहीं जाउछ हैला. But when I talk about Bhubaneswar, Bhubaneswar is heading हैला. से कोन करछि मु ए गोटे जगह रे Bhubaneswar लिखले पूरा width हैला. ये पूरा width ता नहीं जाउछ हैला. आको हमें एमती भी देखि परिबा. You can go to the browser developer tools हैला. developer tools जाई कि एठी गोटे arrow अछि हैला. So एटा भी हमें देखि परबा. एठी तम देखो, दिस इज ब्लॉक लेवल टा मु अछि भुवनेश्वर ऊपर रखिली. एंड तम देखो ये पूरा ब्लू कलर जोटा देखा जाउछ तुमको, दैट इज द एंटायर विड्थ. ओके, दैट टेक्स द एंटायर विड्थ ऑफ द स्क्रीन यू आर एबल टू सी. बट फॉर एग्जांपल हम देखिबा ए एंकर टैग हैला. एंकर टैग इज only around the content that has been provided हैला anchor tag जति कंटेंट अछि सेति ही stay अछि so this is inline हैला एठी image भी देखो image भी it is only within the image जति के बड़ा ही तार size हैला से ता beyond जीवो नहीं so my point why am I revising this block and inline is HTML5 रे also we have lot of different elements आउ भी बहुत बड़ा elements हमते देखिबा जोटा कि we should always remember कोटा block कोटा inline है ना because block हम देखिले कि is taking the entire width so हम structure हमते modify न हुआ so we need to remember कोटा block कोटा inline so you have to be careful about what you are going to use. Right. So one of you just mentioned about the div tag. Right? So I will be talking about the div tag shortly, but ta agru ame tike janiba div tag ta kon. Right? So first, what we are going to do is we are going to learn about some of the different elements over here. So div is a block level tag. Okay, just mention over here. So div is a block level tag. So it is going to take the entire width and the purpose. Div हम कहीं के use करो for content division. Div रा full form बोले अभी तुम कहीं करी बता को is content division element. Okay, div is division. Okay, so if we just check out the documentation, the camera documentation so this is the link to the MDN documentation जोटा भी element पढ़ोची तुमको तारा I'm giving the MDN documentation so you can always refer to that only. So let's see. So div stands for the content division element. Okay, so तार काम कौन it is a generic container so it is more or less like मतलब किसी भी तार भीतर possible तुम्हें रखी पारिबो it is just a container जेमती paragraph भीतर किसी भी text पूरे पारिबो so div is a generic container okay paragraph हालांकि is a more specialized thing because this paragraph is always associated with the text in an HTML paragraph you can put in images as well but the concept of paragraph is a block of text so in case of div you can think of it as a generic container for flow content so a case नाम देखिए परिवा is basically with HTML we have div and then you are having a particular image over here है so image और paragraph को group करने ପାଇଁ से गोटे div एठी use करिछि over here है so basically हम div कले it has no effect on the content or layout है in the sense that a block level tag so से बड़े space नहीं जिपा but other than that it does not alter the appearance okay does not alter the appearance so तम div कौन करि परिबो use ପାଇଁ means you can group together different paragraphs using div over हैला ଆଉ सेटा कले हमर कोन लाभ होची is we can add style later on तुमको दरकार हैला तुमे बहुत बड़ा style गोटे particular div ऊपर apply करि परिबो so let us do one thing is हम जो भुवनेश्वर विकिपीडिया पेज बनौछु सेतेरे हम टिके modification करबा let us see this Bhubaneswar page let's go back to this so एटा में करि आसुचो so we have h1 paragraph so एटा को हम गोटे div रे पके दबा हला so this is going to be a div for us heading 1 और a paragraph okay आपको हमने नहीं जबा गोटे div हला how would a div I'm going to by div okay and we will take I hope it won't wrap on also okay so we will take introduction part term in paragraph so this is the paragraph first paragraph second paragraph and the third paragraph over here so this can be another div okay हला सो एटा मु काहे करूची इज जस्ट शो यू आमे जो ओरिजिनल विकिपीडिया पेज अच्छे ସେଥିରେ if you go and check तो ओडिसा भुवनेश्वर ओके सो एठी भी तुम देखि पारिबो इज एठी तीनटा पैराग्राफ बट this is in one group okay this is one group एठी a heading how a subhead a paragraph is one group history how tapre a paragraph is one heading similarly geography this is the heading so something so we'll do that same thing okay so here we are so we have okay so Dave এটা প্রথম div হয়ে গলা আমার table of contents को भी गोटे div रे रखि दबा हम okay so let's take table of contents so we'll put them in one div okay this is another div for etymology take etymology and put it here okay तापर आसला मो history okay history and I take this history रे मोर दुईटा पैराग्राफ अछि so এই पैराग्राफ को एठी रखिबी div भितरे sorry okay अच्छा एठी गोटे जिंस देखो एटा तो मु आई थिंक मु नेस्टिंग ऑफ एलिमेंट्स पे कहितली बट एबे हमको ए पैराग्राफ दरकार नहीं एटा हम रिमूव कर दे बिकॉज़ हम पाखरे div हम वी आर यूजिंग द div टैग ओके तापर आई थिंक हाउ इट लास्ट सेक्शन एटा में we'll put it in the last div okay div put in geography so this is basically heading combined with the two paragraphs से आपको देखिबा हमें टिके ब्राउजर रे केमते देखा जाउछ so not much of a change so if you just scroll down also you won't find much of a change but what has basically happened is if हमें ताको developer tool रे देखिबा if you go to developer tools and check so this has become basically this is one div tag okay this is home but all right, let's see or I can go to elements right there so eta gote div tag la eta gote div tag so I think just click kale eta jana padibo tumko so different divs okay different divs are selected now. So etymology div tag okay history div tag and tole geography div tag okay. So these are groups now I can apply several styles to this particular div tags so just to remember amaro div hochi content division the purpose is to divide the content okay so divide the content over here. Next so the next one we have is this span element and for the span element I think I'll just write it down somewhere span is a inline element inline तो span भितरे जहाँ लिखुचो ता ऊपर ही से particular style किंबा जहाँ भी apply हो है so span is a inline element over here तो टिके हम span विषय पढ़ेगा so span stands for content span है जहाँ content सेतिकी ही से आसिबो एठी गोटे good application हम देखि परिबा so it's basically एठी add the basil pine nuts and garlic to a blender and blend in a paste so eta amaro gote sentence dekhucho add the basil pine nuts and garlic to a blender and blend into a paste ठीक है so a basil माने तुलसी I think so ये जो basil हमारा अच्छे so एटा red color है केमती हला एटा so using the span tag से गोटे particular CSS apply कला हला एटा हम पर बुझिबा but HTML case टा मते के देखि परबा is this content ऊपर span टा apply होची. So it is a generic inline container for phrasing content. Okay. So basically to group together different content ଆମେ span use करू. ହେଲା div ଆମର କଣ ହଉଥିଲା ଆମେ divide କରୁଥିଲୁ dividing into various sections and span is basically to do for text. Okay, break it into different texts and do it. So Bhubaneswar case I don't know which one should we go for. Suppose एठी ଆମେ ଦଉଛୁ Bhubaneswar. Okay, so uh, I'll just show you one application. Right? So एठी भुवनेश्वर लिखा है तार pronunciation देइछि कोन जिंस देइछि. Okay, एठी टिके ओडिया रे लिखि दबा भुवनेश्वर. One minute. Let's say whatever it is. Okay. Okay. Odia keyboard is behaving. हुए जाउछि. अच्छा, not very helpful. अच्छा, we will use online tool. Let's say Google. Google. Sorry about that. Why am I still typing in Odia? Okay, Google transliteration. Okay. So मैं लिखिबा ओडिया रे okay, suppose ମୁଁ ଏଇଟା ନେବି. Okay, ଆଉ ଏଠି ମୁଁ just add କରିବି. Alright, so Aku I can put it in a span tag. So span. Okay, just take this entire thing and put it in a span tag. Okay. For the time being, move a. Okay, just leave it like that. So even if I'm a browser, basically change home. Okay, I just refresh. This doesn't change. This is a span tag. mouse रखुची. So it कहूची that this is a span. तो परे मामे जब CSS हमें पढ़ेगा, so I can actually give a particular style to this particular section over here. So एटा हमें करी परिबा over here. ठीक अछि. Great. So next हमें देखिबा thematic break. Thematic break is HR. HR use करा जाए and HR as you can see it is the keyword is thematic. So basically if हम गोटे paragraph अच्छी सत्यर तमे बहुत गुड़ा जिनस विषय कथा होचो you want to put a line, okay, line between that. So for that we use HR. Okay, so HR हमें देखिबा तार MD and documentation. So HR element represents a thematic break between paragraph level elements. So this is a paragraph. It out a paragraph. With line HR. So the important thing is not the line. Okay, the horizontal line important no, but theme alga alga haba darkar. Theme alga alga you can put a HR in between each of that over here. So ଆମ case रे ଆମେ ଦେଖିବା suppose ଆମ ଏଇ paragraph ଭିତରେ and so we want to put HR over here. So and we want to put HR over here. So this basically draws up two lines. देखिए दुईटा एचआर मु ऐड कली रिफ्रेश है ना तुम ए देखि पारथु साइड ऑफ कर दो ना एटे देखो सो यू गेट अ लाइन ओवर हियर आई डोंट नो इफ तुम फोन रे देखि पारुछ ना नहीं but I hope you can see there is a line here and line here also. ठीक है? So basically if you're talking about two different themes you can create you can use this particular uh, HR tag to divide it into different themes. Next हम पाखे अच्छी line break है ना line break किंबा तुम अलग programming language पढ़ी so you can think of it as new line. So if you want to uh, break a current line you can use the BR tag over here है ना BR देखिए BR so line break okay so suppose it am paragraph भितर you want to add BR so you can do that so BR element produces a line break in text है ना so new line create for you so it is useful for writing a poem or an address where the division of lines is significant obviously ताको तो मैं एते गुड़ा paragraphs करिबोनी right तो एते गुड़ा paragraphs करिबोनी तो मैं line पर BR भी add करि परिबो so आमो example रे हम देखि परिबो who would a particular you know sentence को तो मैं लिखियो भी चाहूँ suppose the region especially the old town was historically often depicted as Ekamara Kshetra okay adorned with mango trees Ekamara moved up here okay sorry BR right ठीक है let's see नहले एठी भी गोटे BR दे देले 16 पर BR okay दुईटा BR ऐड करछु है ना आपको हम देखिबा ଏବେ ब्राउजर रिफ्रेश ଏବେ तम देखि पारुछ so the old town region especially old town was historically often depicted as Ekamara Kshetra so एठी देखो एठी हम BR ऐड करथिले so एटा गोटे नुवा लाइन होला ଆଉ ଏଠି ଏଇ जो इमेज जोटा आगु लागि के आछला सेटा it has moved to the next line okay it has moved to the next line okay so 16 पर there is a new line in this particular so next देखि पारथु right BR और एठी BR अछि so this is BR is used for new line next especially for chemistry ho kimba kichhi likhiba pai we use superscript and subscript okay superscript and subscript this also you can use hala superscript subscript again we can think of this as inline element hala because जो एलिमेंट ता भितरे थिबो ताकि से मॉडिफाई करिवो सुपरस्क्रिप्ट सबस्क्रिप्ट जस्ट टिके तार हम देखि दबा एमडीएन डॉक्यूमेंटेशन एते हमर एते काम आसीबो बट जस्ट सी SUP for superscript SUB for subscript over here है ना so किसी mathematical equation mathematics में तो we will have a separate HTML हम देखि परिबा but को गोटे टेक्स्ट रे तम सुपरस्क्रिप्ट ऐड करिवा के चाहू एटा जेंति the Pythagoras theorem is often expressed in the following equation a square plus b square equals c square so 2 pi एटा हम देखि पाछो so a to the power 2 b to the power 2 c to the power 2 so 2 to the power 2 pi say use kala this one over there. So just हम एटा copy करके let's copy this and use it in our example itself एटा नहीं जब हम थे the case रे I don't know where to use this over here अच्छा गोटे अच्छा just to show you मु एटे लिखु छी तापर I'll delete this एटे गोटे div tag add करके we'll just paste this here हैला save ठीक है देखिबा कि केमते देखा जाय छी refresh where is it okay एटे देखो so the Pythagoras theorem is often expressed as a square plus b square equals c square है ना अच्छा आउ गोटे जिनस आम देखिपर इज द सबस्क्रिप्ट. सबस्क्रिप्ट जनरली फॉर केमिस्ट्री की ए भलिया लिखिबो. सो एटा देखिपर गोटे केमिकल फार्मूला C8H10N4O2 caffeine, coffee. So this is for that. So suppose ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ H2O लिखिବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି. So ଏଟା ବି ମୁଁ let me create another paragraph. Paragraph the chemical formula for water is okay H2O. है now 2 को मुझे रखिए सबस्क्रिप्ट sub 2 H2O. ओके सेव करके टिके देखिबा एमते देखा जाउछ. Refresh and the chemical formula for water is H2O. आमो ए केस रे हम कोट लिखि परिबा. सपोज ये जो नंबर गुड़ा सब अच्छे ना, ये नंबर गुड़ा को वी वांट टू मेक इट सुपरस्क्रिप्ट है ना. ये नंबर को मु सुपरस्क्रिप्ट बनेबा को चाहूचे. सो आई विल मेक दीस अ सुपरस्क्रिप्ट. लेट अस से 10 है ना. टेंपल एक कमरा 9 लिखा है. 9 था 10 को देखिया. 10 को मु सुपरस्क्रिप्ट करबा को चाहूचे. तो मु एठी कोन ऐड करेबी सुपर है ना. आउ 10 आउ 11 को के भीतर रखी देबी. सो ओपनिंग टैग SUP, क्लोजिंग टैग /SUP आउ 10 आउ 11 है ना. सो लेट्स से रिफ्रेश. 10 and 11 has become superscript है ना. सो this is how the things work. So these are some elements that we have learned today. Content division, that is div tag, span tag. Thematic break, that is producing our line. This is producing horizontal line. You can think of this as a block level tag because the pura space nahi goes. 8 inline, a new line again is a block level tag. Then these two are inline elements over here. So this is how the things are. Okay. तापर हम कोटे कथा हवा before we close about HTML entities. So जहाँ पे हम पेज डिजाइन करो छो, what we are doing is we are using some characters. Either तुम English use करो छो or you are using Oriya or some language that you are familiar with. सेतरे तुम web page develop करो छो. But sometimes तुम चाहे वो किताब कितरे मु कितरा माने कितरा पिक्टोग्राम आजकल तुम जानते हो कि हमरे जो चैट कला बड़े हमें जमती चैट करो छो WhatsApp रे हमें emojis पठाओ छो है ना. So colon if we use this colon and this, so that becomes a smiley है ना. बहुत गुड एमती. सो ये सब emojis अच्छी already तुम कीबोर्ड आजकल सपोर्ट करो छो. So you can just click that image and it becomes a सेटा तमरा टाइप हो जाए सकते. So to produce that sort of effect on the web page, we use something called as the HTML entities. So entities रे कौन part था? It starts with an ampersand. Ampersand माने it a symbol and ends with a semicolon. And it is used to display reserved characters that normally will be invalid. माने you cannot तमे ताको टाइप करि परिबनी है ना. आइदर तमे टाइप करि परिबनी कि I mean ताको HTML गोटे स्पेशल कैरेक्टर यूज कर. सो ताको हमें put it in between ampersand and semicolon. It is used in place of difficult to type characters. So the browser interprets them and renders the correct characters. तो देखिए हम एक रेफरेंस देखि दबा. बहुत गुडा एमती कैरेक्टर्स अछि हमने देखि परिबा. ठीक character entity reference chart रे okay, here we are. All right, so it हम देखि परिबो. So for example ampersand itself हमें if मु लिखिबा को चाहू छी से computer science and engineering ହେଲା मु कोटे कोटे लिखिबा को चाहू छी where can I add एठी कोतरे and नहीं. Okay, visit my site. अच्छा and एठी लिखा है चला एठी and लिखा है. Suppose ए and जगह रे मु ampersand खाली एमती कोटे मार दे हैला तो देखियो केमती देखा जाउ. Visit my website अतुलना and my email is this. Okay, and एठी आ गोटे ampersand add कर दबा and my phone number is this. So if we check out the page, so and oh, it has associated. Great. Otherwise, we also have this AMP करके भी देखो लिखा जाए AMP semicolon ampersand semicolon. So a and symbol da is produced over. Say I'm just talking about that. So say if out भी किसी characters तो मैं देवा को चाहूँ over here. So suppose हमें copyright symbol देवा को चाहूँ. Copyright symbol. So एठी गुटे मु just add करी line. Let's put another paragraph. एठी मु लिखी भी this is this page is कौन लिखे वैसे. Okay, generally एटा हम footer रे लिखे ना. Footer रे तो हम देखे पारते हो pages में तौले लिखे. ठीक है. So let's put it somewhere here. एठी आ गोटे div दे दबा div paragraph copyright symbol केमती COPY semicolon copyright symbol से अतुलना 2021. ठीक है. So आपको हमने ब्राउजर में देखियो just refresh এটা দেখতে পাচ্ছো copyright अतुलना 2021 हो गया. copyright अतुलना 2021. ठीक है. So सही बोले you can go for any sort of character. एटा भी R registered. So suppose मु लिखी भी so I conduct my classes using Zoom. Okay, Zoom is a reserved keyword. So मैं लिख पर भी REG and Google Meet. Okay, ampersand REG. Okay. Right, save. So I conduct my classes using Zoom and Google Meet. आओ कौन देखिए परिवी इनके बहुत गुड़ा एंटी अच्छे. So suppose एक रे तुम देखो तो एटी बहुत गुड़ा एंटी सिंबल्स होती जोटा हमें टाइप करि परिवा नहीं but we can get the code from there. So suppose एटी मुझे टेलीफोन सिंबल मु ऐड करियो चाहूँ. एटी देखो my email is this and my phone number is this. मु एथरे गोटे टेलीफोन सिंबल ऐड करियो चाहूँ. So एठी मु सर्च करि परिबी Unicode for or मु लिखि परिबी HTML entity for phone. HTML entity for mobile phone. है ना. So बहुत गुड़ा एमती से दे परिबा. So देखो HTML entity एमती दोचे. मु एटा जस्ट से ए भले सिंबल पड़े आसे जोटा मु इमोजी विषय कहूँ. So let's see. एथिरे मु लिखि भी कोठी लिखिबा एठी रखि दउछ हैला. I'm just pasting this. आपको हम वेब पेज को जीवा refresh. Now you are having the phone symbol over here. So that is the purpose of HTML entities. जोटा type कि reserved characters अच्छे ताको produce we use the different symbols. So before I close, हमें एक गोटे exercise करिवा. Okay. So हमको ए image आनिवार अछि. हला एटा देखि पारुछ snowman productions a snowman or a R symbol. So use h1 element, recreate the following figure. Use snowman entity code or register trademark entity code over here. So let us go to exercises. Add snowman.html. Okay. All right. So basic add snowman h1 add करेंगे है ना आओ मैं लिखेबी कोन snowman productions है ना snowman productions आओ हमको दरकार ए symbol by the way we can just ताको टिके देखि परिबा हम केमति देखा जाउची snowman.html. So okay, so this is what it is visible. हमको ऐड करिवार अछि ए स्नोमैन सिंबल और आर. तो फर्स्ट हम टिके स्नोमैन एंटिटी को खोजिबा हला स्नोमैन एंटिटी खोजिबा गूगल कर दो टिके. So let's go to Google. Snowman HTML entity code है ना देखिए कौन कौन दो से. Let's see. Oh, empty दउचे से. I don't know if how to style अच्छे यार. On बहुत गुड़ा systems तो बहुत गुड़ा एंटी symbol ऐसे अच्छा 8 है गुटे दउचे. आओ देखिए आओ कुछ हमको मिल चुके. आओ कुछ मिल चुके. Let's see. अच्छा ठीक अछि. So this is the snowman ए भलिया से देखौछि. So हमें HTML entity को कॉपी करिवा. Okay, how it is juba. I'll just add it here. How हमको R symbol देवार अछि. R माने हम देखितले REG registered symbol देवार अछि. ठीक अछि. आपको सेव कर ली and हम एटा visualize करिवे snowman. Refresh. एबे भी टिके प्रॉब्लम अछि. एटा तो सही लाइन अछि बट R टा ऊपर को जाय अछि हैला. इफ R को ऊपर को हमको नेबर अछि सो कोन करिबा वी कैन यूज दी कोन यूज करिबा को superscript. So SUP super. Okay, paste and refresh and we have got the thing out. So with this I will stop. We have learned about div, span, HR, BR, superscript, subscript, and we have read about HTML character entities. And we have done this exercise. So try to do this once again. Tomorrow we'll continue with semantics. Tomorrow next class I will talk about semantics and I will talk about HTML5 specific elements and tables and forms. All right. So see you next class. If तारो किसी doubt पचारिबा अछि मोर पचारि परिबो.